Deja vu. It seems like we've said this before. Strong storms bear down on the upstate, causing lots of property damage. And a wounded veteran who sacrificed so much for his country gets the gift of a new home. 7 on Your Side Sunday morning starts now.
Live from the News Center in high definition, this is News Channel 7 on Your Side Sunday.
Well, good Sunday morning to you, and thank you very much for joining us. I'm Rich Klindworth, and a special happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. Well, it seems like we've been stuck in this repetitive pattern of hot days with evening storms, and some of those storms are severe like the ones we had last night. But before we get to those storms, we need to get to this morning's storms. We already have some thunder boomers out there right now, so I'm joined with meteorologist Justin Cooper, who's live in the Weather Center. Good morning, Coop.
Yeah, good morning, Rich. We are definitely seeing those showers and storms.
All right, thanks, Coop. Last night's storms packed quite a wallop for some areas, having crews working throughout the night to restore power to thousands of people. The line of strong storms knocked down trees and power lines across the upstate and western North Carolina. Here in Spartanburg, strong winds knocked down a tree onto a car on West Pearl Street. Part of the windshield was smashed and the roof dented in. And then, not too far away from that, the storm toppled another tree onto a Fulton Avenue home. Check out the damage right here. Danielle Kearns was inside when this happened. She says that the tree crushed the corner of her living room and front porch. A neighbor had to rush over and clear away limbs just so Kearns could crawl out. Firefighters had to tape off her home and says that Kearns cannot stay there. The Red Cross is helping her find a place to stay. Now, this morning, there are still some sporadic power outages. At one point, there were more than 6,200 people in the upstate without power. Most of those outages are now in Spartanburg County here in the upstate, as well as in western North Carolina in Swain, Henderson, and Rutherford counties. An upstate doctor and his wife face serious charges after deputies say he gave teens alcohol and she gave them marijuana and cigarettes. Paul and Tanya Eclavia turned themselves in yesterday morning. They face charges of child neglect and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Paul is the head anesthesiologist at Lawrence County Hospital. The charges stem from a party back in April. Investigators say that that's when the couple gave 3 13 or 14-year-old girls alcohol and drugs. One of them was the couple's daughter. One of the girl's parents became suspicious and called deputies. A brand new home for an injured Marine who sacrificed a ton for his country. The home is fully paid for and is equipped specifically for his needs, including lower countertops and a massive walk-in closet. 7 on Your Side's Christine Scarpelli has the story. It's now against the law for the town of Ridgeland to mail out traffic tickets. Governor Nikki Haley signed a bill into law stopping the Jasper County town from catching speeders with traffic cameras and then mailing them a ticket. In August, the town put up cameras along a 7-mile stretch of Interstate 95. The new law requires an officer now to hand you a ticket in person if you're caught speeding. If you're traveling to western North Carolina via Interstate 26, be prepared for some traffic delays. Rehabilitation work is being done on I-26 westbound from mile marker 18 to mile marker 5 in Spartanburg County. That runs from Spartanburg pretty much to Campobello. It started yesterday and will go through next Sunday. Some of the work will mean one-lane traffic at times. It will be a big hit to downtown Asheville. Dozens of shops will have to close when the downtown market shuts its doors. The Asheville Citizen-Times says that the market is in foreclosure and will be auctioned off on July the 13th. Court records show that the two owners owe about $2.9 million. The consignment shop must close by June the 30th. Other tenants might be able to stay by working out a new lease with the bank. Keeping your drinking water safe, that is one of the goals of a drug take-back program held yesterday in Greenville. People dropped off their unwanted prescription and over-the-counter drugs so that they can be disposed of safely. The program started last fall when a renewable water resources study found that flushing drugs down the toilet can impact the environment and our water supply. Organizers say last fall they collected over 440 pounds of unwanted medicines at the drug take-back. Jim DeMint for president. That is the purpose of a grassroots effort that took the stage yesterday in Greenville. A little over 100 people attended the Draft Jim DeMint 2012 rally at Falls Park. The goal is to get the South Carolina senator to make a run at the White House. Those in attendance praised him as being one of the few true conservatives that they believe would have a chance of beating President Barack Obama in the 2012 election. This is one of many planned events. Conservatives for DeMint is spearheading this national movement to draft Jim DeMint for president. The group is currently active in 37 states. Now, here's something Senator DeMint may want to look at when he's making this decision on whether or not to run. Representative Ron Paul of Texas has won the presidential straw poll that the Republican Leadership Conference held. The perennial Libertarian candidate won 612 votes from the gathering that brings together presidential candidates, party elders, grassroots activists, and donors. Coming in second place was former Utah Governor John Huntsman with 382 votes. Representative Michelle Bachmann of Minnesota collected 191 votes. Former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney skipped the event, but he still picked up 74 votes, while former White House Speaker Newt Gingrich got 69 votes. Well, can the game of golf solve some of our nation's woes? The President and Speaker of the House were hoping so. The latest on the Golf Summit when we return.